Good afternoon and welcome to the PBC Men's Soccer Rewind. I'm Carl Segura and I'm coming to you live from Peach Belt headquarters in Augusta, Georgia. As the season progresses, the games are becoming more intense, with everyone jockeying for that all-important playoff position. And speaking of playoffs, the PBC Soccer Championships are just around the corner, 2 weeks from today, as the top 4 seeds will host first-round action on Tuesday, November 1st, with the winners in those contests advancing to our semifinal round on Friday, November 4th, to be hosted here in the Augusta area at Blanchard Woods Park in Evans, Georgia. The championship game will take place on Sunday, November 6th, also at Blanchard Woods Park. Now let's take a quick look at the current standings in the Peach Belt Conference. The top spot is currently held by the Flagler Saints, now ranked 17th in the most recent NSCAA poll. The Saints have one conference game left to play, and a big one at that, as they host preseason favorite Clayton State this coming Saturday. First place is anything but secure, however, as Montevallo and Lander both still have a shot to improve their standing. Montevallo, which has 2 conference games left, went 0-1 last week after a hard-fought 0-0 tie against non-conference foe Lincoln Memorial and a 2-0 defeat away to Francis Marion. Lander, which has 3 conference games left, is also coming off a disappointing 0-1 week, with a non-conference 3-2 loss to the Cobras of Coker College and a surprise 1-1 tie against current last-place Peach Belt team, Georgia Southwestern. But the race for number 1 is not the only race going on in PBC men's soccer. The race for a top 4 finish and the right to host a first-round game is also heating up. 8 of the 9 Peach Belt teams are still in the running for a spot in the top 4, with Lander, Clayton State, UNC Pembroke, North Georgia, USC Aiken, and Francis Marion separated by just 6 points heading into the final 2 weeks of the season. Clayton State, who are ranked number 5 in the nation in the preseason, in addition to being picked to win the Peach Belt Conference in the preseason PBC Coaches Poll, have some work to do to live up to those lofty expectations. After going 1-1 last week with a close 4-3 win over Georgia Southwestern and a 2-1 loss to UNC Pembroke, Clayton State currently sits in 4th place with 9 points and 2 games remaining. Which brings us to UNC Pembroke, who had perhaps the strongest week of any Peach Belt Conference team. They won both of their games, including the aforementioned win against Clayton State, as well as a big 5-0 victory over region rival Barton from Conference Carolinas. The Braves finish up the year with road contests against Montevallo and Francis Marion, and a home battle against Lander, a game which could have big-time PBC playoff implications. Now, to announce the men's soccer Players of the Week, we start first with the Offensive Player of the Week from UNC Pembroke, Sam Miles. Miles, a freshman forward from New Zealand, was outstanding in leading the Braves to its victories last week, scoring 3 goals and adding an assist in the 2 games. In the upset at Clayton State, he scored the equalizer just 28 seconds after the Lakers took a 1-0 lead, then assisted on the game winner with just under 15 minutes left to go. He added 2 goals earlier in the week in the Barton win, and he currently leads the Peach Belt with 12 goals and 28 points and is ranked 11th nationally in goals per game. Your Defensive Player of the Week is Adrian Williams, senior defender from Francis Marion. Williams, who hails from Ontario, Canada, played all 200 minutes as the Patriots enjoyed their best week of the season. The senior anchored a defense that allowed only 1 goal and 10 combined shots on goal in a tie with USC Aiken in a 2-0 win at then number 21 ranked Montevallo. Williams committed only 2 fouls in those games combined and led a defense that has allowed only 1 goal in its last 308 game minutes. Finally, our Goalkeeper of the Week is Ryan Hansen, sophomore backstop for UNC Pembroke. The Cary, North Carolina native allowed only 1 goal in 171 minutes of action over both games last week. He played 81 shutout minutes against Barton, making 1 save, and then went the full 90 in the Braves' upset of Clayton State. Hansen weathered 17 shots from the Lakers, including 7 on goal, and made 6 saves as UNCP won with its goal in the 75th minute. Hansen leads the PBC with just 9 goals allowed this year, and is 3rd with a .93 goals against average. That's it for this week's PBC Men's Soccer Rewind. Don't forget to check back next week as the action continues in the Peach Belt Conference. And also, don't forget to like the Peach Belt Conference on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Signing off from Augusta. See you next time.